I want to do a quick video. This has basically been something I've been thinking about for about a year. I call it the three Y's the church, the big C church, is facing in our country. The three Y's being apathy, security, and economy. I'll start with the first. Yesterday, my pastor at my church, we are about 100 miles south of Charlottesville, did a phenomenal thing. On Saturday night, he found out he was kind of doing stuff all day on Saturday, and all of a sudden on Saturday night, he's out at dinner, and he found out what was going on in Charlottesville. So on Saturday night, he scrapped his entire sermon for Sunday and rewrote a sermon to address what was going on in Charlottesville. And basically, the crux of his sermon was, if you claim to be a follower of Christ, you must denounce unequivocally all forms of bigotry, racism, etc. And that's not what this is about. But basically, my point is, there are pastors out there who will, I think the church in general has become kind of apathetic over the last few decades. They've given up on the culture, engaging the culture. I don't like the term culture war, engaging the culture. And I've said this before in other videos. Imagine if MLK, who was a Christian, didn't engage the culture. What type of impact that would have had on the civil rights? What if William Wilberforce in England didn't engage the evils of slavery? Again, a devout Christian. What if Lovejoy in his printing press didn't denounce the evils of slavery? And again, Lovejoy was a devout Christian. And many of the abolitionists were devout Christians as well. What if they didn't engage the culture? And I think over the last few decades, the Christians in this country have kind of taken their hands off. I don't know how many reasons. I don't know. But I think apathy in general is a big problem with churches. You could have the world burning around you, and you might have pastors saying, well, we're going to preach from Ephesians today because that's what's on the schedule, and that's what we're going to talk about as the world's burning around them. So again, I'm so impressed with my pastor who, like I said, the 11th hour scrapped his entire sermon and addressed what was going on in Charlottesville. Second Y, so apathy is one. Second Y is economy. And I think with $20 trillion in debt caused by both parties in Congress, the chickens are going to come home to roost, the financial chickens. And the church, I think, needs to be aware that tomorrow is not always going to be like today as far as tithing and incomes and that sort of thing, and just to prepare a little. And, budget accordingly. Don't always just think of expanding growth. You want to make sure you're prepared for what's coming down the road so you can maintain your missions, you can maintain other nonprofits you support, etc. And again, it's just a matter of just waking up a little bit and just preparing a little bit. Third Y, security. I think this is something that churches are slowly starting to wake up to. In my old church back home, I was hammering the elders and the pastors, like, just put something in place. Every time there's a church shooting, I would send them a link. I'm like, just put something in place. It could be as simple as finding an off-duty police officer who attends the church and just asking him to carry and sit in the back row. Or it could be something as complex as people who are the greeting at the door, they go to specialized training. I know there's like a mega church down south that actually had their security detail certified to have arrest capabilities. They went to the other extreme. And a lot of college campuses do that now with their police officers. They're not just security guys. They actually have arrest capabilities. They carry guns and that sort of thing. So there's a varying degrees of security, but I think churches need to just wake up and address this issue in general. So those are my three Y's. Let me know your thoughts. And thanks for watching. Please sub, please share, and have a great day. Bye-bye.